Hey YouTube family and GN subs, Humberto Gray here, your good news guy. I am going to provide you with some great updates for September 2024. Really good stuff, and we're going to talk about this new visa category, which is very interesting. We're going to talk a little bit, give you an update on the PIP, Keeping Family Togethers Act, etc., and just a lot more stuff. There's a lot of good stuff that I got to get to you today, and you can get me at hrg@graylaw.com. That's the only way to get me. Please provide a comment. I answer all the comments on my videos, as my GN subs know. GN sub, of course, stands for Good News Subscribers, and I got tons of them. We are inching up closer and closer to 90,000 subscribers, and I thank all of my subs for that. All right, so a lot to get to today. Let's do it. All right, first, a little update on the Keeping Family Togethers Act, the parole in place. There's been a little bit of movement. You want to check out my video last week. I went into detail on why the program is going to stay. It's not going away, folks. I got to tell you, it is not going away. So the judge in the litigation put another pause until September 23rd. But what that pause means is that you can still file your applications. USCIS will accept them online, and they will schedule your biometrics appointment. You go get the appointment, and then when the injunction is lifted, which it will be, I am 100% confident in that, then you're going to go ahead and get your parole in place. You will be in legal status, and then you can adjust in the United States. Great stuff, baby. I love it. Good luck on those applications. All right, so this is a little bit of good news. Those who are detained by ICE, usually it's when they're waiting for their court hearings and they can't get bond, you have a right to an interpreter. I put a link in the description box below, this really good article that talks about how ICE has failed to honor their own rules in terms of your rights, right? And you have a right to an interpreter when you are detained, all right? So if you have a loved one that happens to be detained, make sure that you tell them, look, I don't understand what you're saying. Get me an interpreter so I can understand what's going on here, all right? Because you can waive a lot of your rights and when you're in detention if you don't know quite what you're doing. Harris is a good friend to our DACA recipients. We have 650,000 DACA individuals in the United States, and it's great, that the current administration provided a way for the DACA to get a D3 waiver and to become legal in non-immigrant status. But Harris, in 2020, when she ran for office, she wanted to go a step further. She wanted to provide permanent resident status to the DACA recipients. So you have a friend in Harris, right? I just want you to know, here's a great article from San Diego Tribune. I put a link in the description box below. It talks a little bit about the history of DACA and why Harris is a good friend to our DACA recipients. Please know that the employment-based numbers have been exhausted for the remainder of the year. The fiscal year for immigration is October, so not to worry, right? If the adjustment can't be approved because there's not sufficient numbers, which it won't be, immigration is going to hold on to your case, right, until the end of the month. October is the new year. That's the good news. October, baby, back in action for the following year for employment-based visas. Is going to be plenty of numbers, and you can have your case adjudicated and approved. So in years past, the numbers ran out fairly early. I've had times where in July, in August, the numbers run out. So you have 3 or 4 months, where you can't even file your adjustment. You can't have your case approved, and it just sat there until October 1st. So this year, not so bad, right? We're well into September. The new fiscal year is coming, and we're going to be just fine. All right, there is a new visa, a C4 and a D3, all right? So this is connection with vessels and ships. Those who are in transit, coming to the U.S. to work on certain types of vessels. You can transit through on what's called the C4, and then you can go ahead and actually work on the vessel with a D3. Brand new visa classifications. Those of you who are abroad and you work on certain types of ships, you might want to check this out. And Department of State is rolling this out as we speak. September 4th was the first day that you could file for this type of visa. That's good stuff, folks. Just an additional visa in the arsenal. We love to give more visas, new visas for migrants to come to the U.S. All right, finally, so there is a new USCIS office in Quito, Ecuador. They're rolling out these offices abroad so that you can actually go in and have a credible fear determination hearing and have your asylum case started, get paroled into the United States. And this is, to facilitate the border problem. This is to facilitate the easing of the border so individuals can go inside South America, inside Central America, inside Mexico, and process their cases as opposed to showing up at one time in the border and try to work on the CBP-1 app to try to get an appointment, which is very difficult to do these days. All right, YouTube family and GN subs, thank you for watching GrayLaw TV. Click below, like and subscribe. Let's get there, baby. We're gonna get to 100,000. And go to my playlist, good content, very well organized. And it is free, so take advantage of it. I get comments all the time. Mr. Gray, you helped me with this case. It's unbelievable. It got approved, and I'm so thankful for your content and the way that it's organized and the questions that you answer all the time. So, hey, thanks again, and we'll see you next time.